Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park in San Diego. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 41, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now a hard liner, but foul. The next 0-2. He's taken high above the zone. The 1-2. Popped up. Spangenberg waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Two and 0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Another 2-2 offering. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Arlene Garcia gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding into the box, Manuel Margot, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And that's in there, 2-1. Garcia has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch. Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Margot gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rojas backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Starlin Castro. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Castro, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Spangenberg will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. But don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Martin Prado now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Spangenberg has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Dietrich in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network from sunny San Diego. Without a doubt, some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Holiday. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Brinson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball just a bit high.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses. And that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close. And this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And there's one away.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Maben swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his day started, Corey Spangenberg, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East. And you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3. The 3-1. Popped him up. Dietrich over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So coming to the plate, number 41. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Brinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Dietrich, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Martin Prado now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Renfroe is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Ready for another chance. Scott Van Slyke looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Dietrich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in a count and drive base hits the other way.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Missed with a slider. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He drew a walk his first time up.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now is A.J. Ellis. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And 2, here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 2-1. There goes Margot. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. The 3-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Dietrich has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, left fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way, and a neck-high fastball that time.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Renfroe carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Friars are into the hit column. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Renfroe at second with 2 down. Heading out toward shallow right. Maben is there, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Marlin error, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Arlene Garcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire, too.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1 now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. One away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 41.
Digging in, number 41 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. Dietrich has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Derek Dietrich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Another 0-2 home. Line softly toward the hole. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. Dietrich in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Will Myers.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
Van Slyke is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in now, Lewis Brinson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Brian Holiday, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
A ball and no strikes. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 delivery. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And over to third now is the runner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count remains 2-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go through.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park, and we are tied 2-2. Severino Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Maybin sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Myers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. Rosenthal's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 2-1. This one's down to third. There to take it is Headley on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ready. Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Austin Hedges will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
Line drive to left. Van Slyke is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Ellis. He singled his last time up. Alex Dickerson will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The left field, number 4, Will Myers.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air to center field. On the run is Brinson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 2. Alex Dickerson will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 24, Alex Dickerson.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready now for the Marlins. Martin Prado, his career line against Brad Hand, batting .500, 5 for 10. From the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hand, a Minnesota-born ball player, is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Stepping into the box, Scott Van Slyke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ichiro Suzuki will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Tomas Telis will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Ichiro is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Cameron Maben now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 4 and the Padres 3. Ichiro Suzuki will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Kyle Fairclough is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fairclough, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Chase Headley. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Corey Spangenberg. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nick Whitgren claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kyle Bearclaw earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.